Wait. No, this is not another unboxing video. But if you want to see the rest of the unboxing, fine. I will just fast forward it for you. Done. This is ZimaBoard 2, an x86 board, and I want to thank IceWhale for sending it over. This will not be another review video. It's more about the projects, what you can actually do with this. So let me give you a couple of ideas. You can use it as a travel router. When you go in your holiday or any other places and there are public hotspots, they are not that trusted. They are not, let's say, secure. So you can put OpenWrt on it with TravelMate and some Wi-Fi adapters, and done. You have a travel router which is more secure than connecting directly to a hotspot. Or maybe you want to use it as a home router. You can see there are two Ethernet interfaces, 2.5 gigs. It's a lot. But if you need more, you have the PCI Express. You can extend it with other network, maybe 4 or 2 or whatever is on your mind. Or, I don't know, maybe you are into gaming and you want to do some retro. Just grab your favorite controller and put Batocera or any other OS you want for the emulation and play something, everything until PS2. This board can handle it directly as it is. But if you want to play some modern games like, I don't know, Cyberpunk, you need to put a GPU. Because it has the PCI Express, you can throw it in the PCI Express and then you can play something. I have played Cyberpunk 2077 at low resolution, obviously, and it worked okay. Just keep in mind, because the GPU which I've chosen, a P2000, it's powered by the board itself, you need a bigger power brick. So you need to go with 120 watts power brick for the GPU to be correctly powered. And yeah, if you want some other projects, maybe you want a NAS, well, you are covered. This one comes already with ZimaOS, which is an open source project with a lot of support from the community, and it's pretty easy. It's already there. You just boot the board from the factory and you get it there, and it's easy to set up. Then maybe AI. Yeah, you can run some small models directly on the CPU. But if you want bigger ones, you can put some GPU on the PCI Express. Maybe you are into other Linux distributions, Windows, Kali, hacking, whatever it's on your mind. It's an x86, which means you can put almost everything you can find, and also probably in 5 years you'll still be able to put some other OSs which are available on x86. So there are plenty of projects which you can do. And I know what's the next question. Why not a Raspberry Pi? Why not ARM? Yeah, well, you see, it's because of the RAM prices. The price of the RAM get higher now, and because it's higher, that means the prices are going higher for the devices. So in this moment, a Raspberry Pi 5 with 16 gigs of RAM, it's higher than the ZimaBoard 2, and or maybe at the same price. It depends when you are searching for it. So with ZimaBoard 2, comparing with the Raspberry Pi 5, you are getting 50% more on single core and 70% more on the multi-core. So it's a no-brainer why to choose ZimaBoard 2 on this part. So if you want to see more about the prices of Raspberry Pi 5, and why they are so high and so on. I will put a link to in the video description from Jeff Geerlings, where he is going over this subject. So I encourage you to go there to take a look if you are interested. So yeah, let's go over each project and have a small demo and understand how it's going on this board. So this is a small demo how I'm fitting a ZimaBoard 2 together with some accessories inside the travel case. For the power adapter, I've choose not to take it because it was too big, so instead of I've replaced it with an adapter from USB-C to the jack. Just make sure that your power adapter, the USB-C power adapter, delivers 12 volts. You can check that on the label. Some of them they don't deliver 12 volts, so it's skipping that to a higher voltage. The adapter will not go to a higher voltage, but it will go to a lower voltage, something like 9 volts. So the board will be underpowered, so it's not recommended to do it like that. So try to find one with power delivery with a PD for 12 volts. Okay, so here I have OpenWrt, an image which I built especially for ZimaBoard 2. It's an x86 image, so if you want to test it on some other device, if you don't have an ZimaBoard 2 yet, you can go ahead and you can download it from my GitHub. I will put the link in the description of the video. The image is so small that it can fit on a potato. Just make sure it's 1 gig. Okay, so when you boot it for the first time, it will create a hotspot, Zima Travel. You connect to it. The password is change me12345 with smaller letters. Change me 12345, which is the same one for the UI interface. So when I'm connecting, I'll see the hostname or OpenWrt, and I have the model IceWhale ZimaBoard 2. I see the processor here, x86. It's using very little of the RAM, near nothing. As I mentioned, that you can use a potato, just make sure you have at least 1 gig for it. Then you have here those 2.5 Ethernet interfaces. I only one connected now, and my Wi-Fi. So let's go a bit about the network wireless here. So here I have two Wi-Fi adapters. Both I will include it in the video for Amazon, and you'll get the drivers are already baked in the image of OpenWrt together with the UI and so on. So I've created this small image especially for the travel, and I will explain why you need two adapters. It's that one you'll use it as a hotspot where you connect your phone, your laptop or any other devices, and the other one you'll use it as a client. The idea is that when you are going with some other places and you don't want to have your devices connected directly to some strange hotspot or something, or even to an hotel, so you use your ZimaBoard to connect, and then you connect to the ZimaBoard, and then like that you are covered, you are protected. You can control what goes in, what access you get, and so on. And I know what you may ask is, oh, what we do about the captive portal, because you see when you travel to some other places and the hotel, most of the hotels they have some captive portal, meaning you have a web interface where you need to either accept the terms and conditions or put a username and password. This is the whole idea of this TravelMate. So this software, which I already included in the image, is that when you connect, it will detect the captive portal, and you will be able through the OpenWrt to navigate to that interface or that page, and then accept or whatever is necessary. So once you are connected, You will see it here, and then you get some other parts which you have other configuration, like I don't know, VPN or whatever, meaning you can have your board to call home, meaning to connect automatically to an VPN server where you already have it, I don't know, either home or anywhere you are you want it. So by default I included also this part, like I don't know, WireGuard and also Open VPN. So if we look here at the software, and I will filter here Open VPN, you can see that it's already installed. So I have a couple of software pre-installed with this image, so it's more made to be ready to go. You just use Raspberry Pi imager or Balena Etcher, DD or whatever to use the image to write it on a USB stick, and then from there you just boot it and it's ready to go. Okay, so we will run two tests, one without the GPU and one with the GPU, and we can look at how many watts it's using. And let's run the first one. Okay, no. Okay, so we have the first results. We have for the prompt processing, the prefill, almost 16 tokens per second. And for the token generation, the decode, we have 8 tokens per second. Okay, now let's run it with the GPU, and you can look at the consumption. Okay, so with the GPU we have 432 the prompt processing, the prefill, and 27 tokens per second for the token generation, the decode. Good. Now let's run more practical ones. Let's say let's start the Llama server. Yes, so let's run it without the GPU. Okay, so let's open a browser. Let's say let's see. Okay, so it's done. Actually, it's not that bad. So it took 5 minutes, almost 2000 tokens, and that's at speed of 6.2 tokens per second. I'm saying that is not that bad because in this situation with the story, while it's generating, you are reading it. It's like you are reading it from a book. So yeah, it's doable. Okay, now let's take the same prompt. Now let's stop this server and use it with CUDA using our P2000 GPU. Okay. Let's make sure we got it. Open a new chat. Paste it. Okay. It's a big difference. You can see also the consumption of almost 90 watts. So yeah, it's good. Let's see how we are getting it. Okay, so yeah, it was way faster, but you saw also the consumption. So yeah, using a cheap GPU like this P2000, you can get some good results. Okay, good. Now let's run something else. Okay, so now let's run something more practical. Let's run Whisper and into. So I will run it against one audio of the intro. So this one is with the CPU. Okay, so it took 1 minute. Now let's run the same test for the same audio file with the CUDA. This is with the GPU, with the NVIDIA B2000. "12 seconds. That's a lot of. It's a big difference. This shows that you can use it with the AI pretty easy on this board, and also the consumption is not that bad. This is ZimaOS. So as you can see, it's a very clean interface and easy to use. You get the resources on the left, and on the right you get a couple of things. If I go to the settings, you will see that it's on my ZimaBoard 2, and it's the latest release 1.7.0, which was released a couple of weeks ago. So as I mentioned, because it's an open source and it's x86, you can install it and play with it. So I will not go too much in detail. You can find a lot of information about it. So if I go to App Store, I just want to show you only this part. If I want to install something from the App Store, it's one click away. So let's say I want to put it here as an let's say on AI. Yeah, so I'm going to AI and I see Hermes here and I say install. But we can test also some other apps if you want. So I will leave this one to finish. So if I go to home, not for the home automation, maybe for media. Oh, okay, let's say audio bookshelf. Yeah, so I want to install audio bookshelf. Okay, it's done. I open it, guess what, I'm there. Let's put the same password just to prove that it's real. And guess what, you got audio bookshelf already available to you. Let's see now if Hermes is installed. Yes, open Hermes, and guess what, now I have Hermes agent installed here. So it's pretty easy and very quick. So let's look at Zima Space. You can get here that you can try it and so on. You can download it, the ZimaOS. But let's take a quickly look at the store. I will put a link in the description below. So as you can see here, you get it 8 gig or 16 gigs. And you can get only the board or a starter bundle or a NAS kit as I got it. And the price, it's very good from my point of view. But if you want some more power and more, like, I don't know, something that you can fit more hard drives, so if you go with the creator pack, you will see that yeah, the price it's a bit higher, but you get an Intel 12 Gen with 10 core. You get an NVIDIA RTX Pro 2000. It has two dual gig, 2.5 gig and one 10 gig. Thunderbolt. It's also with ZimaOS pre-installed, and you get 64 gig of DDR5. So I encourage you, go to the website, take a look. Maybe you will find something that you like, and also take a look at the ZimaOS. You can download it and install it on any x86 and you can test it out.
I have no insurance.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh, now I have a wedgie. Ow! My neck! Nothing lasts forever. Learn to drive, you dumbass. Chest pain! Having chest pain!
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead. Drop it quietly. Point for you!
I'll be damned.
Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I see you in the next one.